will let you know in a second. Yeah, I'm not paying for that food. So I don't know if the waitress gonna get the manager on you or whatever happened. I pay for your food.
Well, this is my food.
Okay, you reach inside your pocket, pay for your whoever food, this extra food. You have children at home. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not paying for. Yeah, you can kind of get the ticket together, but I'm not paying for everything. I'm letting you know this right now. I'm not paying for all the food.
Yes, he is. I totally understand.
Okay, I understand. Yeah,
it's for me. I'm taking it home for me.
And you normally film people on the first date?
Yes.
Okay. You normally order for your children on the first date? What you trying to see if I can take care of? I don't know. What is that for? What is the reason for you ordering food for everybody in your house? You went out on a date. That's inconsiderate. And then you filming me. That's another.
It won't be another date.
It won't be another date?
No, it won't.
I respect you for that. If that won't be another
since
date.
Since you can't pay for this.
All right.
Because
you need to pay for it.
Yes. Why not? You can dig in your pocket, pull that card out, and pay for it.
Don't put me on no internet. Don't put me on nothing. You can get the waitress, whatever you want to do.
Well, we waiting for you. You're paying for it.
I pay for myself. I'm not paying for both food, and that's it. I'm paying for myself.
Okay, y'all. So let's talk about what we just saw. This is the very, probably one of the most popular fallacies that women are making, and they're recording it, which obviously means they don't think that they're wrong for their behavior and their mindset. This type of woman will always be lonely, and they will never, ever understand why. They don't know how to change. And they really think that they control you. They own you. See, this is the one saying, I don't want nobody telling me what to do, right? I know my worth and all that nonsense, all of this little cliche, stupid babble that they talk about when they, and always want to talk about what they bring to a relationship. They're bringing you headaches. Now, let's look at this. This man and this woman meet. I don't know how long they knew each other, but this was their first date. So probably didn't know each other that long. And it's obvious they're not intimate or anything like that. So, case in point, he takes her out on a date. Okay? And they order their food. And she orders a bunch of other stuff. And he's like, as you can see, what is this? I'm not paying for all of that. Now, ultimately, what happened, he didn't pay for it. She had to pay for her own food, and which she should have. What she did. Here's my thing. If I go out and I'm picky in terms of who I would go out with, because I need to know who and what you are. I don't have a problem with paying for stuff, as long as I know that you also will do it for me, and that you understand this is not about I spend, and you just sit back and reap the benefits. And no, you bring nothing to me. If I ever had a situation, I need you to come, car broke down, something happened, emergency, I need an emergency money right quick, something, whatever it may be. You would get angry, upset of the fact that whatever happened to you, you act like it happened. What happened to me, you act like it happened to you. Then two, you look at it like you put me in a position where I'm supposed to be. I ain't giving no man no money and whatever. So what do I need you for? What do I actually need you for, right? So I'm looking at that. Look at when she told him, it ain't gonna be no second date. And he goes, ain't gonna be no second date. And he says, I respect you for that, right? Obviously, he's on some gentleman type stuff, right? I would have just told her flat out, when she talking about there wouldn't be a second date, you damn right there ain't gonna be no second date. In fact, this ain't the date. This is done. I would have, he's waiting for the waitress. And basically, he only paid for his food. The other video is a little bit longer. I don't know if he left her. I would have. She had to find her own way home. She wouldn't have been in my car. And pretty much, she knows she's getting blocked. Don't call me. Don't look for me. Nothing. Plain and simple. I'm good. I'm moving on. How do you go on a date with someone and decide, first off, look how rude this is. It's not just inconsiderate. It's downright disrespectful. I'm going to order food for people at home. I'm not going to even ask him. I'm just going to order what the fuck I want. Like, I'm spending my own money. Man, even when I was a kid, I never liked borrowing money or somebody that, like, you know, my partners. Like, we did stuff for each other. So it wasn't never no, I did it for you last time. It was whatever. We go somewhere. You good? You need, you know, whatever. We would, you know, that's how we did. But I'm saying, when that's the case, I'll like order what you order. I'm not going to order something that surpasses the price range of what you spend. Like, say, you know, you go buy something, you got your food or whatever, your food come to $15, whatever. I'm gonna go out here, yo, let me get that, let me get this, that, let me get, no, like, I'm paying for it. And since we were kids, we've been like that. So where it got to a point in dating, even where people just decide they don't have to ask, they're just gonna do it. Facts. You wouldn't have your best friend ask you what you want, and then you're gonna just order a whole bunch of stuff and then order food for people at your house. She wouldn't have did that to one of her friends, right? So this is that mentality. This woman literally ordered food for people in the house. This is not the first time. I've seen many videos like this, but that mindset is very toxic. I've seen videos where they show up for a date. Like, the man usually gets there first, but let's say, you know, however, I've seen a couple where he walk up, he go sit down, and, oh, this is my friend such and such, and blah, 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 and this is such and such, or whatever, right? And then basically, when the check come, this woman that's supposed to be on the date with him, along with her 4 or 5 friends, are all sitting there staring at him like, well, where's your credit card? Like he's going to pay for all that. You heard him say, what are you doing? Like, you, and she's filming it on top of that. So that already tells you her intentions were screwed up. She probably planned. She probably told herself, you know what? She might have even did this all just for the sake of content. I don't know whatever type of channel she got, and I don't care, and I don't want to know. But the fact of her bringing the camera, probably just a cell phone, but still, just the fact that why are you recording this? What's the just think about the toxic mentality that this woman has. Man, she would have been telling. Let me tell you, I'd have made sure that she got me embarrassing the hell out of her, and she'd have been looking stupid because she would have been paying for that food for herself. And you have to be pretty damn dumb to go somewhere and don't bring money. If I don't have money for something, I'm not that, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. If I was in that situation, I wouldn't. And it's probably not that she don't have it. And whether she has it or not, point is, she don't think she need it. I need your money, not my own. That's completely disrespectful. First of all, even in this, like in a situation where you're on a date, now I'm supposed to be taking you out, and I pull up, and there's 5 and 6 people there. First off, I'm like, okay, so what's going on? Before I even sit down, what's going on? Like, who are you? Y'all got boyfriends or something coming? Like, oh no, they just came with me. Wait, so I'm taking you out. That's a red flag from the very beginning. I'm taking you out. Okay, I get it. Yeah, these are your besties, your day ones, all that little childish shit. I'm saying, like, I didn't come here to be a part of, you know, this little gathering. I don't even know you that well yet. And I can't do that with, you know, we sitting here trying to get to know each other. I want to talk to you. And this is what your mentality, this is what your brain told you to do. This is the mentality that you have. I'm going to show up for a date. And it's pretty much the first date. And when women say, I don't know that motherfucker, just in case, the girl come with me or whatever it may be, I'm not even going to sit down. At this point, you know what? Check this out. Y'all have a good night. And I'm out. Let them sit there. And you want to know what's going to happen? They're going to leave too. You know why? Not one of them sitting there came prepared to eat and pay for their own food. And what kind of respect? She's showing you she don't respect you. I'm going to take it upon myself and be inconsiderate and disrespectful. Tell you I'll meet you there. Just for you to get there. And this person got friends with her. I've seen times where they bring their children with them. This is not that man's kids. And you bring them and your mind is telling you that he's going to pay for this. Like it's his responsibility. You do what I say. That's that mentality. You don't ever talk back to me. You do what I say. It's my right to control you. That's that mentality. Why would you even want a second date with somebody like that? You heard him ask her, so do you always film people on the first date? She, yeah. This is exactly why she's on another date and another date. And if she does post this video, if she is over here trying to make an example out of him, let me tell you, that brother ain't do nothing wrong. Listen, only thing, I ain't gonna necessarily say he was wrong, but if I had to pick something to say he was wrong about, is he was way too nice. He ain't have to yell and scream, but I'd let him know about herself real quick. I'd have been up. As soon as that check come, boom, this is what I ordered. I'm good. I'm out. I'm not saying no goodbye, no nothing. I don't care how far the drive was. You gonna find another way home. And if you would continue to date somebody like that, just imagine her friends come before you. And the same respect she don't have for you, neither does her friends. You think I can go somewhere with my friends, and let's put you on the other foot, and we're going somewhere, and that I'm sitting here expecting somebody else. On top of that, I don't even know this person. No. I'm paying for my food. I don't need nobody to pay for nothing for me. If they had any respect for her, they would tell her, no, look, you trying to get to know this guy, right? You want the relationship to work or no? Okay, then you go, you talk to him, y'all going to a restaurant, right? Okay, fine. If it's a safety thing you worried about, you shouldn't be going out with him at all. So, but bottom line, no, I don't need him to pay for nothing for me. I like asking your friend that you're going on a date with to pay for my food. Nah, I'm not being a part of that. I'm just different, see. I was raised different. That's not how I get down. But for them to sit there and expect this man to pay, oh, like you said, you try to see if I can take care of you and your family or something. Yeah, that's exactly what she was doing. And you heard what she said. She confirmed it by saying, there won't be no second date. You can't pay for this. No, it's not that he can't pay for it. It's the principle. And that's the problem. When these men have no integrity, and these men, like I see all these these videos with the little sad music in the background, and they have a caption saying, men just want to be loved and feel wanted and all that. Fuck all that slow violin and funeral music bullshit. Man, y'all better learn how to start talking to these females the right way. I seen a video, a female said, I don't know what she do for a living, but it's amazing how people get in front of a camera and just let the world know how ignorant they are. She said to them out, see the problem, these motherfuckers got too much mouth. All right? See, the problem is we need to go back to getting skillets and going upside their motherfucking heads. They got too much mouth. All that talking back, that's going to cease. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, look at this rough face looking, an ugly motherfucker don't have nothing to lose. That's how they feel. Their face already beat the fuck up, right? You can't make that face no more, no ugly or whatever. Like, for real. It's something about that. They're just as ugly on the inside. And she literally sat there in front of that camera and said that. Like, if any of you men meet these women through social media and you see those type of videos, but you're such a simp, such a little boy, such a wimp, that you, for some reason, tell yourself it'll be different with you. Or, yeah, she probably met these no good men, but I'm different. For some reason you don't understand who and what you're dealing with. You are a fool, and you deserve what happens to you. If you're not aware ahead of time, it's not going to take long for you to get to see what type of person you're dealing with in that situation. The ones that play a good game and hide it, that could be something different. But here's the problem: most people, they wind up having sex a couple of days, maybe a week after they've met. They don't really know each other that well, but they done screwed already. And what dudes what you so-called men better understand. When that woman have sex with you, I don't care if it's the first day, if it's 10 days later, if it's a month later, whatever it is. When you have sex with her, in her mind, you guys are a couple. Yeah, she just jumped to conclude. Okay, and well, you should have known. If I would have gave myself to you. You should have known. If I thought you wasn't gonna settle down with me, I would have. No, you know why people don't want to have conversation, along with the fact that you're ignorant and immature. They basically don't want to say the wrong thing and get figured out. There is no way that anyone should show up on a date with somebody like it's just okay with people, or you're gonna go and just order stuff as if like, I don't care. You got the Donald Trump mentality. I don't care about America's debt or the money and inflation, and I don't care about that. You know how many times you've said that? Yeah, that's that same mentality. I don't care if this motherfucker don't want to buy it, and if he can't afford it, then hey, we're done. I can care less if he got to pay his mortgage. He got to pay his car insurance, keep his water running, keep his lights on. I don't care about that. I only care about what I want. They same exact mentality is him. And you imagine what life would be like with a person like that. Y'all gonna be arguing over everything, and the only way that relationship is going, I mean, it's not gonna last. It's gonna last long enough to damage your life, though. The only way that person is even gonna stay with you for a lengthy amount of time is you're gonna constantly be giving in, and you're constantly giving her way until you finally get tired of it. And unfortunately, fellas, for the most part, is usually after you get them pregnant, and they're like, "I got your ass now." And they use the baby as a shield. These type of women. If you're not like that, ladies, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your mouth. If it don't apply, let it fly. So, and if you feel some type of way, then yeah, I'm talking to you. So at the end of the day, when I see stuff like this, it makes me wonder a lot of times, because I wonder if an idiot is watching her right now thinking you're going to bring something into her life different. Then you'll see them making the video 3-4 months later. I can't find a person to love me. I know my worth. And all that bullshit. And y'all probably be sitting there, oh, you know what? You are a beautiful queen. And he didn't know what he had. And I would worship the ground you walk, all that goofy shit. Oh, that's so sweet. DM me your number. And here your dumb ass, this big stupid Bill Cosby smile on your face, thinking you about to do something special. I'm gonna make her happy. Nah. The only good thing about these toxic women is they're not trying to hide it. They're showing you what they are. I mean, there's some arrogant motherfuckers out here, man. I remember I seen a video of a woman a little while ago. She said, oh man, I got some bad news for some of you. She said, if you're not gonna come home and the first thing on your mind is to pamper me, like when I walk through the door, for example, my bath water should be ran, my food should be cooked or bought, whichever it is, whatever, my favorite slippers, whatever, the oil should be broken out, you're gonna rub these feet, you're gonna do what I tell you to do, and if that is a problem, then you don't have a chance in hell with me. So just let you guys know that. So when you think that you want to get to know me, as she said, those are requirements, those are demands. And you have no say-so in it. It's what I want, not what you want. Now, she flat out said that. I didn't go in her comment section. I didn't, there's a lot of wimpy motherfuckers in this world. But I just sat there and laughed like, look at this arrogant motherfucker. What made me laugh is when she got up to go walk and jump in that pool, and her little flat, her ass looked literally like if somebody took a balloon that was already square and just popped it. Now you just got the limp balloon with no air in it. Her little bony ass. A thong is not supposed to be baggy. A thong is supposed to be in the crack of your ass, not fucking flapping from left to right on your damn ass cheeks. And I'm like, look at this little flat, no ass, long nose, ugly motherfucker. Didn't even, like, in all honesty, you know how they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder? Yeah, fuck that. This little ugly, pointed nose, long nose motherfucker, I'm just like, wow, just look at this motherfucker. And the reason I said, I even mentioned the comments, because she had a lot. She had a lot. And she had a lot of views on that video. She might have had a lot of people letting her know about herself. And she might have had a lot of people in there ready to kiss her ass the way she said. So, fuck how my day at work went. I come home and now it's all about you and not me. Man, you must be out your mind. I got 2 middle fingers. I give you both of them. This is the type of toxic mentality that we're talking about. And you want to know what's crazy? And y'all know this. These feminist women that think just like her will take that very video and repost it. But in their minds, they think they're making him look bad. Nah, he's not looking bad. In fact, he was very relaxed and calm. But like you said, I'm not paying for this food. I'm only paying for me. He went from saying, I'm only paying for our food, for you know that, but all that other stuff you paying for, to no. Now I'm only paying for my food. So what they will end up saying is these men are cheap. They don't want to. No. It's principles. Back in the day, I used to work at this place, and there was a guy who used to work with me, dude named Smitty. She come to me, brethren. She's like, you think you can give me a ride home tonight? So I'm like, I got you, Smitty. We worked in the same department. So when I go to my car, I go pull around to pick him up from the top of the, at the entrance. He got 3 people in him. I said, Smitty, what is this, man? He's just, I said, Smitty, what did you ask me? Oh, Reggie, I'm sorry. Me sorry. No, we should have said, skunt, guy needs dude. Yeah, I said, I know who they are. I don't even talk to them. I said, either you go or you wait with them and somebody else got to take you. I'm not putting them in my car. I don't even, nah. You got motherfuckers that don't even speak to you, right? Which I don't care about. But we don't even speak. We don't even acknowledge each other. And then one of them actually lied on me at one time about some shit. And I cursed her ass out. And you gonna bring this heifer to my car. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? What did you think was gonna happen? I had to let him know that. And me and him, we always got along. But that was completely disrespectful. I'm thinking I'm taking you home, and you gonna bring the 3 people to my car. 10 times out of 10. Whether you need it or not, ain't the point. It's principle. They will sit right there. Not one of them gonna say, hey, here goes something for gas. Here go, right? And we lived in 2 separate towns, but I was cool with him. You see what I'm saying? Nah, fuck though. I told him, nah, I'm not taking them. I'm taking you only or nobody at all. And he stayed with them. And I went on. Next day, he saw me, he apologized again and everything. And I just saw him, man, hey, just understand that. Don't ever ask me, can I take you somewhere? And then come bring some motherfuckers to my car. And on top of that, the one motherfucker you had with you lied on me about some shit, not to curse her ass out. You know this. And he, no, you're right. And, but yeah, that's the principles. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if we blood relatives, man. I don't care about any of that. That's complete disrespect. And basically, you put somebody in your car and you happen to end up having an accident, even if, regardless, it wasn't your fault. Next thing you know, people in your car and suing your insurance company talking about, my neck, my back, and my back. They get their ezel on. And they ain't willing to settle out of court for $20. Pack an envelope with some damn whatever, toothpicks or some shit, whatever, paper in an envelope. It ain't that. And you trying to be nice to everybody. That type of shit should never happen. You should never ever entertain that. if you walk to a restaurant or wherever it is you're supposed to be meeting this woman at, and she got people with her, no. Like, who are they? And not for nothing, but y'all paying for y'all. You know that, right? Like y'all not look. I'm serious. This day and time, you got to be more blunt. Thankfully for me, I've always been blunt and to the point. Always. People say, it's not outspoken. They ain't got to know. Outspoken ain't got to do with it. It's no. I'm not going to sugarcoat and water down what I need you to understand, because you'll sit right there, and then these bums sit there all expecting you. I don't know how you even come to that conclusion without asking me. Notice, you know how disrespectful that is? That's like somebody, even if you got brothers and sisters in your house, how many times had you had to come to your brother or sister and say, listen, you my sister, you my brother, I love you, but don't touch my shit without asking. And if you ask me, can you use something today? Don't take it upon yourself the next day, the next day, the next day. Just keep going back. You know what I'm saying? Ask me. Don't touch my shit. So what do people do? They start putting locks on their doors, start writing their names on stuff, because your siblings will get to that point where they'll sneak into your stuff when you're not home. And that's complete disrespect. And all of a sudden y'all arguing, and sometimes you might bump heads because that disrespect. Now, what makes this any different? It's worse because you are grown men and women. And only somebody with a bum-ass mentality is going to roll with somebody expecting somebody that they don't even freaking know on top of that to pay for their damn food. And this is what they try to do, trying to shame the guy. They can't shame him. All they do is expose themselves. And trust me, these are the women that cannot find a man, and it's their own fault is because of who they are. They don't know how to treat a man. They want to be in a relationship, but they want to live like they're single. And you know factually that these women, these type of women will not lift a finger to do anything for you. Everything is you do for me. They'll get an attitude if you need help from them for anything. So as a man, it's not always about saying yes and trying to make everybody happy. No, sometimes it's not even about being mean. But if you got to get mean with motherfuckers, do it. Because Mr. Nice Guy, it's not just a saying. It's taken advantage of. People don't appreciate what you're doing. And this woman is, first off, if I'm sitting there and you pull out a camera, nah, hell no. Hell no. We out of here. This is not happening. It made me wonder what the conversation was like in the car. Like, what were y'all talking about in the car that changed once y'all got there? Because even her voice, she got that typical, when that fast tone, just her voice. She had that, like that type of fucking person that will get on my damn nerves and have me cursing out in front of everybody in the whole, But at the end of the day, that right there is what you want to avoid, man. All that nice guy stuff. Hell no. That is complete disrespect. Now, on this particular video, it was just the two of them. But she ordered a bunch of extra food. Because the other video is probably like a minute, maybe like a minute and some seconds longer. But it's still, because when the waitress comes back, he pays for his food. Like, she rung up what he ordered. And whatever she ordered was on a separate receipt. And this heifer said, I'm not paying for, no, So basically, I forgot whatever, I don't know what the number was, but she was complaining that it was too expensive. Hold up. You ordered this stuff and it's too expensive? But you didn't think about that when you ordered it, because you could care less what this man had in his pocket. And that you don't even know how much money he had. That's not your business. It's not even your concern to know that. And this is a first date, and you guys are trying to get to know each other. So you're going to eat and conversate, and this is the building process. She let you know everything that you needed to know. And I don't know how they met, where they met, whatever, but like, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how pretty a motherfucker is. I don't care how bad that body is. I don't care about none of that. She's squeaky clean. Yeah, fine, great. But I am not laying down for anybody. I will not be used by anybody. So when you find yourself in a situation where you know what you have to do, but that goody, that softness in you that you think is good, cause you to try to dance on eggshells, and no, hell no, you better let out that fire. Because in your exit, you understand what I mean? you got your point across. And even when they post videos like this trying to make you look bad, yeah, all these lonely, broke ass feminists, yeah, they're gonna sit up there and gang up. Who cares? Let them. That's what they do. Nobody. They don't know. The thing is, nobody even cares about what they have to say. We're not going on their channels looking for things like that, or we're not hanging with these people in real life. They work around you. They live on your street, or things of that nature. But these people are always trying to be heard and always complaining because they're always unhappy. That's why you see them making videos, trying to look seductive in the camera, trying to stand on angles so you can't see they got that pot belly, and always in their damn panties and bra, putting captions up there. Where's my future husband? You know, once I make you mine, what's the first thing you're going to do with me? And you want to know what's going to happen for any one of you lonely dummies out there, any of you simps, when you so-called settle down with her, she's not going to stop posting them damn half-naked ass pictures, and she's not going to stop weighing her options. Now, the only way that she might kind of cool out for a little bit is if you got big money, like big money, and she's like, damn, if I lose him, hell nah, he got money. Let me just chill. But nah, she's not gonna stop doing what she's doing. And here go the thing with the men. If you met her through that social media app, then you know about her channel. And I'm gonna tell you what, for the most part, what they try to do a lot of times, they'll delete the app from their phone. And then go, see, look, I don't even have it. I got rid of it. No, they just deleted the app. But the app is still activated. Let a little time go by, they're going to re-download that motherfucker. And this is the type of headaches you don't need. But this is something that I've seen. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna share this clip, man, because y'all know I ain't no bullshitter, but sometimes when you just hear it and see it for yourself, it just hit different, but this is what people are doing. Who's raising these people? Who's raising you? And the crazy thing about them, well, it's still common. It's nothing new either. How they always start, at some point, they'll make videos talking about God got my back and this and that, and God said, like, yeah, God ain't say shit. And if your God says something to you, he ain't worth a damn. And he don't care about you, obviously, because he don't educate you motherfuckers on how to carry yourselves. And you sitting up here talking about right and wrong, and you got the rite of passage, and you want to be treated like you something special. And you walk around here depending on showing titties and ass, using titties and ass, depending on that to get a man. And then once you get the man, it's not the man you want. You want what the man has. You want to get the man's attention. So, and for all you dykes out there, when these women decide that men ain't shit and they get sick of men because men they can't use men. And then let's specify this. They can't use you. And then they get to the point where they start talking about, I'm gonna start dating outside my race, which is their business, fine. But what I'm saying, when they start doing that, and they're saying, like, black men ain't shit, and this is why I don't date no niggas and all that, right? You know what they do? They're lying to themselves. White dudes don't want them. Latinos don't want them. Asians don't want them. These women with this mentality. And then you go, because people don't exchange numbers. Now you got Instagram? Oh, and they started swapping the information. And these dudes look on your channel and hear all this toxic shit you saying. And you still going to date with them? When we see tits and ass, ain't nobody thinking about settling down with you. All they thinking about is, I'm going to get mine and keep it pushing. Whether it's 1 time or 9 times, 10 times or 1,000 times. Ain't no settling down with you. And what they start doing, I can't find a man. So all of a sudden, now you think you're gay. Now all of a sudden you're gay because men is this, men is that. And what happens? You, being a born woman, you think that you can relate to them better than a born man can. Y'all walk around wearing strap-ons, right? Yeah, all day long. And you know what happens? Y'all start clashing and bumping heads. And the first thing come out your mouth, I see why these dudes won't settle down with y'all. And I done heard many, many, many dykes say that. So be careful. They don't want you for you. They want what you have. And let's not be stupid. A woman has been straight in her entire life, ain't never in her life thought about laying down with another woman. But she can't find anybody. And you out here pushing up and trying to, hey, flashing money in front of, wrong move. She don't want you. Your stubborn ass can't get your way, so now all of a sudden you think you're a lesbian. Like, they don't know what they want. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. That's all I got. Catch y'all on the next video.